This is the new ADIDAS Predator Accuracy. Today I'm here to talk to you about everything that makes this cleat unique. So let's get started. Before we kick off this review, we want to make sure that you stay up to date with all the latest cleat news, so click that subscribe button and hit the bell icon to be alerted whenever we drop a new video. And with that said, let's start the review. First off, let's start with a quick Predator history lesson. Worn by all-time greats like Beckham, Zidane and Del Piero to name just a few, the Predator was a revolution upon debut as the first cleat to ever feature a rubberized texture element, which was designed to enhance a player's ability to curl and manipulate the ball's flight path. Spanning almost 30 years of football history, the Predator has undergone numerous refinements and adaptations in order to keep up with the modern game. In more recent times, we've enjoyed additional comfort elements, changes to the rubberized texture, and the introduction of laceless knitted constructions. Which brings us to today's version. But before I give you my thoughts on this cleat, let's take a look at what ADIDAS says about the new Pred. Predator is a franchise born from mind-blowing free kick finesse and unstoppable goal scoring. The high-definition grip technology is made of additional rubber elements in the kicking zone for enhanced grip on the ball while maintaining a soft upper feel. The new Predator Accuracy contains a soft hybrid touch vamp material for a more molded fit, weight reduction, and a softer touch on the ball. The laceless model with stretchable Primeknit tongue material allows for easy entry and provides a clean striking area. And a revised facet frame split tooling delivers stability, highly efficient transition, and dynamic traction. The Predator Accuracy range is engineered to remove all doubt from your game so that when you step up to the mark, you have the confidence to take more chances, hit more top bins, and miss nothing. So having worn these cleats now for a good session, here are my takeaways that I think you should know about before you snag a pair for yourself. The first thing that excited me about this cleat was the much sleeker looking silhouette, and when you put them on, they do feel lighter and faster than the previous model. Even though they look quite narrow fitting, I'd say they're actually more suitable for a wider foot shape, so that's something to be aware of, especially if you're debating between the laced and laceless versions. Otherwise, the cleats run true to size and feel comfortable straight out of the box. The iconic rubberized elements are truly what makes this Predator franchise unique, and this detail has been adjusted and tweaked on just about every model to date. This dialed down version is probably my favorite iteration yet, as it still retains that ultra tacky touch on contact with the ball, but it's also not too bulky or intrusive so that you also get a true and accurate contact with the ball as well. Another part of the cleat that you can really feel at work while playing is the spongy hybrid touch upper material. It gives you a surprisingly cushioned, springy sensation when striking and controlling the ball, and also makes for a more comfortable fitting cleat, just as ADI claim. When you combine that softness with the high definition grip elements on the medial side and the dimpled texturing on the lateral side, this results in a nice blend of dampening when controlling the ball, but also that aggressive ball striking feeling that remains completely unique to the Predator franchise. There are a couple of small details on this cleat that I'm not crazy about, but really they come down to personal preference. I'll tell you anyway, and you can make up your own mind. Firstly, let's talk about the laceless versus laced debate. I do like that on the laceless model, you get a completely seamless striking area, and you also benefit from the additional rubber elements that extend up to where the laces would normally be. But I still feel that you lose a little bit of that locked-in sensation that only the cinching of a lace model can offer. So basically, if you're more concerned with curling free kicks and swerving strikes, I'd recommend the laceless, but if you're like me and prefer a tighter, more locked-in fit, then the .1 models are the way to go. The diamond-shaped weighted outsole piece has been carried over from the previous model and is meant to act like a pendulum to add power to your striking. But I'm dubious as to whether this actually makes a difference, and I could probably do without it, especially if this new version is all about weight reduction and creating a sleeker design. Lastly, while the pink heel detail is cool visually, it also feels like it's made from an uncoated Primeknit material, so I think it's going to get dirty and hard to clean pretty quickly. As I said, minor details, and apart from those three elements, it's really difficult to pick out many flaws on this cleat. So that is the new Predator Accuracy. For me, it's honestly light years better than the previous model, and I'm loving the evolution towards a more lightweight, streamlined design. Throwing it back to the original accelerator style branding from 1998 was a stroke of genius, and it feels like ADIDAS has found an almost perfect blend of nostalgia and innovation with this release. Are you thinking of copping a pair for yourself? If so, check out the link to our page, like and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed the review, and leave me a comment with your thoughts on the new cleats. I'm Sam, and I'll see you guys next time.